Shooting USA Today from the Open and PCC Nationals is presented by Colt in association with the USPSA.
For the rugged, the style, the untamed, and the wild. For the trades, the trees, the mountains, and the free. Reimagined, re-engineered, reborn.
Shooting USA Today from the USPSA Open and PCC Nationals is brought to you by Hunters HD Gold. They change so you don't have to.
Back on stage 10, and we got squad 201. Lesgar Murdoch's going to be the leadoff shooter. He's lined up in the corner here like he's going to take open and no-shoot paper left first. Be interesting to see the difference here. Plans for this squad versus plans for the PCCs and what the times look like. I know Lesgar will be fast. It's literally written on the back of his jersey, Speedy. Looks like he's locked in. Extra on the steal, pretty quick about it. There's the activator. Had to wait for the swinger just a beat.
It's finished and looked clear. It's clear. Hammer down the pipe. Fringe is clear. 15:34.
Okay. Looks like Alpha Charlie on the swinger. 2 Alpha there on that open paper.
2 Alpha. Alpha Charlie. Alpha Charlie. Alpha Charlie, scoring is complete.
That's going to look pretty good. What's the hit factor there?
7.36.
Yeah, 7.3. That's pretty good. That's going to get it started.
Yeah, I think I'm warm right now. I decided to take 2 shots on the 1 pass. It worked out good for me.
Smart. Planted the feet, 1 extra. Not too egregious, but this right here will tell the tale. Christian is obviously the pace setter. PCC shooters, the faster ones, took that steal on the move. Pistol shooters, not going to be so bold.
Ready? Ready? Stand by.
Extras on the steal. Lots of shooting at that swinger.
Clear. It's clear. Hammer down the house. Rims is clear. 14:25.
Sounds like 14:25. Well, we sent a barrage and we got 2 Alpha on the swinger. A couple pickups on steel. How you feel, champ?
I feel all right. Not an awesome run. A few different things going on, but we're doing the best we possibly can do. It's all about optimizing with the situation that you're currently in. I think I did that on this stage. Nothing that's going to hurt me, nothing that's really going to lead me far ahead, but something that's going to keep me right in there, and I'll see what other people can do and try to beat that score as well.
There it is. Quick look at the scoring pad here. Looks like
Christian.
7-7 for the hit factor. So, like he said, he probably wanted a little better, but it's not going to knock him out of it. He's still going to be at the top. PCC guys are able to make up time just simply by shooting that steel array on the move. That's one of the benefits, but I feel like the open guys have obviously the advantage on the scoring with the major power factor. It's a tricky stage. Chose to shoot that steal from the end, caused a hard lean.
1607.
1607. Had some extras on that steel. Lots of alphas. Alpha Charlie on the swinger.
Alpha Charlie. Alpha Charlie.
That 16 is not going to be competitive though.
Ready?
May have something going on with his dot. Yeah, definitely off the pace.
2193.
Yeah, 21 is clearly something wrong there. And Chris is headed towards his bag. I think it's going to be a dot issue. That's too bad. But that's part of this game, man. I mean, electronic sights on major power factor guns, they take a beating, and sometimes they don't hold up. Bigger into his make ready. There's the big stick. Quick count here. Interestingly enough, counting with his left hand with the support hand. Looks like he's ready. Open paper first. He's gonna go for a lean on that steel to the end. Kind of tricky. Made that look easy.
Clear. Hammer down and post. Fringes clear.
It's like 1565 on the clock.
5.
The hits are there. That'll be all right.
Yeah.
2 alpha. 2 alpha.
Like the hard lean on that last steel, huh?
Yeah, it was a little shaky coming in. I could have worked on my positioning a little bit better in the walkthrough. Overall, it's all in the hands, man. I got shaky. So
Got it.
I'm not super happy with it, but it's not a train wreck.
That's right. Take a look here with the scoring RO. Yeah, it looks like a 7-1 hit factor.
but it was slow, wasn't it?
65 for the time. Not too bad for John. That'll work. Survived it. Back to the top of the order, so that brings up Brennan Conway. One extra for that steal through the window. Couple in the hardcover by the swinger.
Hammer down and post.
Not too crazy.
Fringes clear. 1847.
1847 is going to be off the pace and looking like a delta on that long open target there. Not sure what we're looking at on the swinger just yet. Repairing those hits in hardcover. Yeah, it looks like he got some hits there, 2 alpha, so that's not too bad. Definitely off the pace though, so you got to be in the 15s or the 14s. Drumming into his make ready. A little of that Max Michel touch, get some of that dust on the hands, dry them out. Little free pro grip.
You ready? Stand by.
Looks like he's gonna take that steel on the right from the end. See how his position works out. That's the activator, 2 for the swinger. There's the lean for the steel. That actually looked pretty smooth.
Clear. Hammer down and post. Fringes clear. 1453.
Little 14 and a 5. That's pretty quick.
Decent run, not too choppy, executed the positions well. Missed one of the steel, but got him down pretty sequentially, so it was a good run. Decent.
Nice. Good job, Bill. Yeah, so it looks like a 7.57 hit factor. It's pretty good.
Not
He's
bad
in
for
there.
an old man.
That'll play. All right, here's the USAMU's Aaron Edens, known to be a pace setter, former national champion. Looks like he's going to start in the window, work his way to open paper after that. One for one on the steal there. That's good. Oh, right into the steal at the end position. Got the mover. One quick look at that mover. That was bold. That's going to be a nice time. You bet. 13 and a 6 for Edens. He's walking down that mover. What are we talking here? Looks like an Alpha Charlie there. Just nicked that delta, man.
Yeah, I was looking at the swinger because I called one a little high. It was in the Charlie there, so I'm okay. Pushing a little bit because, you know, down a little bit, but worked out good.
Well, the fast time might cover those points, so we'll see when that hit factor comes up.
Yes, sir.
Looks like it's right here. Yeah, Bill's showing a 7.9 hit factor, that one delta. Aaron. Yeah, 7.9. That's in there. That was quite good for Aaron. Well, that puts him on top right now. That's excellent. Looks like Mike's plan's going to have him going to open paper and then to the window. The hat cam running. Looks like he's ready. Right. Maybe a little deliberate on the steal.
14.56.
14 and a 5. He's walking down that swinger. How you feel about it, Mike Wang?
Feeling pretty good. I needed that one after the last couple stages. I think it was pretty solid. Just trying to get my accuracy and my control back. Thank you. And I think I did that, so I'm going to keep trying to do that for the rest of the match.
Atta boy. One thing notable, Mike Wang's pistol is running. The MPAs seem to be doing quite well. Yeah, so that's going to be 19 Alpha 4 Charlie. That gets him a 7.6 hit factor. So that's right in there, right in the mix.
We'll take it.
Really good. Just like any type of racing, man, the equipment has to work. And it seems like these MPA pistols, they seem to work. Hyder looks like he's going to line up for that same plan. Detailed stage plan for Hyder. Looks like he's got it. Looking for open paper first. Went back to that target. Had one in the hard cover for sure. He needed it. Wheel cost him a little time. Little pause on the swinger, an extra for the swinger. Got that steal at the end. Conserve that ammo, baby. I like that.
Wrenches clear. 16.66.
16 with a 6 is going to be off that pace. But here's that hardcover shot on the tuxedo. So he went back to that. He needed it. That would have been a Mike if he'd have left it. Little deliberate, had to go back to that hardcover tuxedo.
Right as I took the last step coming in, I noticed I pushed the gun into the hardcover, but my brain had already moved the gun, and I'm like, nope, go back, make it up. I'm glad I caught it instead of leaving it as a mic. Otherwise, everything else was pretty good. One makeup on the swinger, everything else was pretty solid.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Take a look here with Bill Whitman, the scoring RO. 16 and a 6 gets him a 6.7 hit factor, 20 Alpha and 3 Charlie. So you got to be fast, man. And you say that over and over again in this deal, but a second on a stage like this where the hit factor is in the 6s or 7s, that's 6 or 7 points. So you gotta be fast. You gotta maximize every second. I didn't like something about that load. Maybe this one will seat a little better. Okay. These guns are tuned to the extent that they are. Any slight deviation can cause a malfunction. Something about that first round going into battery he didn't like. We'll ask him about it here in just a minute. Extra shooting on that steel, that's going to hurt the time. That was quick, and an extra for the swinger. It's all going to add up.
Clear, hammer down and holster. Range is clear. 16-18 now.
Sounded like a 16 with an 8. Looking like 2 Charlie down there on that open paper. Needed the extra for the swinger to get an Alpha Charlie. Not going to be digging this target. That looks like Alpha Mike, unfortunately. A little bit of spall in the hardcover. There may have been a wall strike here. Hard to say. We're going to take a close look at it. We'll leave Brian alone. He's not going to like this one.
Alpha Mike.
Be super happy with that. So we'll just give him his space. That particular slash target is pretty challenging. It's a tight shot there from the end, especially when these guys are lining up with their footwork, trying to be able to see everything there. They make the angle even tighter. And that time for Brian, one of them touched the wall and that kicked it off the target. So yeah, Alpha Mike's a tough way to go. But he threw most of that steel on the move. Pretty sporty.
Finished and looked clear. Clear, hammer down holster. Range is clear. 14:51.
14 and a 5. That'll be in there for time. Got 2 Alpha on the tuxedo. Looks like Alpha Charlie on that open paper. Looks like we're gonna get a Alpha Charlie on the swinger. Nice 2 Alpha on that slash target. Woo! Pretty good.
Alpha Charlie.
They worked out okay.
2 Alphas.
A little bit more pickups than I kind of anticipated, but I think it's safe.
Yeah, taking the steel on the move cost you a couple extra shots, but maybe you made up for it in time.
2 Charlie.
Thank you.
What's the hit factor, June?
That is 7 something, 7-8.
Yeah, 7/8's up in there. Real nice. Good. So it's a toss-up between June and Aaron Edens for the stage. That 7/8.
Did I get it?
Yeah, that hung in there nice.
I needed one at least.
Yeah, really good. All right, everybody, that's a wrap for 201 on 10. We'll head up to 7. Catch 203 and 202.
Shooting USA Today from the USPSA Open and PCC Nationals is brought to you by Hunters HD Gold. They change so you don't have to.
These lenses really help make all the targets pop, especially when you're going from a jungle run in the shade out to a sunny day like this. They're great for us shooters on the range.
I'd heard about them from all my friends. In my first major match, he had a booth set up. He was awesome. He let me borrow them without even paying, and then it was sold. They were awesome.
Really, for me, helps contrast with like the glaze, and you're able to pick stuff out a little bit better from the backgrounds.
Shooting USA Today is presented by Colt, still making history.
Thanks again for checking out Shooting USA on YouTube. There are a number of ways you can help support the show and our efforts. One, SUSA15 is a discount code that saves you 15% off anything at snapsafe.com. From the vault doors and the modular safes all the way down to the lock boxes. 15%, SUSA15. If you're not looking to do any shopping, a simple like or a comment, or we'd be honored to have your subscription. It really does help the channel.